would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Here's Winston. Right side caught by Jackson. They'll get 16 yards there. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
All right, say it with me now. There are a lot of different words we come up with. Maybe we go back and forth after that play.
And Winston lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up.
Can anyone get it?
What a move. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field.
Heavy. Watch the backfield. Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Hurry up.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Let's transition here and go week one storylines. I'll give you one, you give me one. For me watching the AFC East, Tom Brady out, Garoppolo in. People were curious what would happen. Well, guess what? The Patriots did their thing. They won, but the other three teams in the AFC East all lost. Only week one, but it's just looking like the same old division.
Feels very familiar, doesn't it, in the AFC East? Well, let's go to the AFC North. Cincinnati, which has been dominating that division in recent years, disappointing end to their season last year in the playoffs against Pittsburgh. A lot of people wondered, how would they come out of the gate this year? They told us that they were putting it behind them, but it certainly appeared that way. A huge win on the road, week one, at the New York Jets, who are going to be a contender for a playoff spot.
Over the middle to Evans. And he's brought down after a good game.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Winston. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Sam Shields. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They start the drive on the ground with Lacey. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. See if they stay on the ground for second down. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers. He's got his targets come. And he's going to get this one all the way up to the 30. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. The play clock's running down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Play clock winding down. Throwing, Hundley, complete left side, the tight end Rodgers. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to face a third down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Time running out here on the play clock. On play action, they'll throw. That escapes the sack. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Here's Jacob Shum now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. They'll need to get the play off quickly. So out come the Bucs now. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Jameis to throw it. Shorts on the reception over the middle. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
one thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Surveying the field. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 56 yards. And now a 1st down following that long gain. From the red zone now, Winston. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
So the D gets the sack on 1st, and now it brings up 2nd down. Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Mike Daniels in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sack's on back-to-back plays. And Winston lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Rodgers looking to throw. He's got time. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. He got 29 yards that time.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
The age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
Second and very short here, less than a yard.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Here we go. Ryan 38. Single. Flex round. Flex round.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. And this is one of those, Charles, as broadcasters, we dread them.